ready. Light them up. Aircraft in your area.
Every brother that's caught in the crossfire, that's caught in the crossfire.
What's going on, everybody? This is your man T-Ray. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. And today we'll be covering more about Call of Duty World War II and what everybody think about it as of now in the Xbox world, because I am an XboxOne player, and you know what, I love it. I had a day one series I wanted to post, but my files got corrupted, so please forgive me for that. And then turn around day two, it happened again. So I'm thinking that that my software don't want me to post nothing. You know, I'm like, man, I'm trying to show the world about this Call of Duty World War II. But we give it a shot again, because they say 3 times is a charm, and that's what I'm going with. So this right here today is day 3, baby. Day 3. And you see me playing with the infantry. I like it. And don't get me wrong, I pretty much like all the divisions. And that's one of the main things I want to cover about the divisions. That I love it. It reminds me of Battlefield. But I just think it's wonderful, man. The different types of divisions, is just the way they made it. The boots on ground, man. Oh man, I just love it, man. The boots on ground. I'm glad the futuristic stuff is gone and we are back to normal. It's all about taking cover, hiding behind cover, and that's what I love. It might be a little more camping for some players, but if you're a true warrior, it ain't gonna matter though. Definitely not gonna matter. Another great feature I like is, and this might sound crazy, but the mini map, man. If you don't understand what I mean by that, is this. Normally when you are playing this Call of Duty, if you just take the time and listen to the actual commentating from the actual characters in the game, you will hear them call out names, man. Like, you will hear them call out the actual area where the enemy is coming. Like, for instance, like now I think I am sitting on the cliff bridge, I think, but the mini map shows you. So if you know, if you're trying to get some kills and you're trying to find the action, or you might find a person that's flanking around that's on the enemy side, you will hear that come up, you know. And if you remember where everything's at, then that right there alone is going to help you tremendously, man. So like I said, keep a good eye on the actual mini map, man. I don't know if I'm not gonna say I'm the first one to say this, but that's what I've picked up on it, you know. And as you can see, as I'm playing, you can see me as I'm just taking my time. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking my precious time. This is the type of game here that you just can't go out of control and just run with like a chicken with the head cut off. That's not that kind of game. You can't always push. In some scenarios, yes, you can. And dang it, I died. But it just depends on what class you're using, and that's mainly, like I said, for SMG, which is a very, very, very overpowered class in this beta, and that's going to be one of the biggest issues in this game. But it's, you know, that's what SMGs are for. You know, they are for the type of going up, creeping around, flanking around, sneaking up, and I love the fact that you can take your suppressor on and off. It's not an actual attachment now. That's one thing that I like. I've played with the actual SMG class. I've played with that, and I like it. The first gun is amazing.
Recon the
but like I said, I want to be able to kind of find out where I stand at and what's going to be my dominant division. And as of now, I love assault rifles. I am a assault rifle person, man. That's just the way I can hit you from long range. And 9 out of 10, if I get you close range on a hip fire, boom, I 9 out of 10 probably will win the battle, depending on who gets the first shot. So that right there is one thing too.
Recon
But
searching
I
for
mean,
targets.
just the way Sledgehammer designed this game, man, is just
Diesel bombs ready.
remarkable, man. I love it, man. I even like the little cocktail, what's the name thing? You know, the throw. I like them. You know, it's very different now. It's very different. You got to be cautious because you got to make sure you get the jump first. I mean, really, you know. But I like it. I'm just anxious to see what more the game is going to offer. I mean, it had a little flaws, and matter of fact, when the beta first dropped, the flaws was, to me personally, was the
Recon airborne searching for targets.
the aiming, you know, the time to kill was, you know, it was a little, you know, a little shaky. But when the second beta dropped, it's like they fixed it. So, you know, I'm not saying it's a perfect game, but in my eyes, it's way up there in the higher rankings. So that's what I think about Call of Duty. It's just amazing, man. Words can't even explain it. I guess it's just the fact that the COD community and us players that love playing Call of Duty is just happy that these boots on ground is back, man. I think right here in this gameplay here, I go for a bloodthirsty right here, you know. But and you see how I use that cocktail drink? Hey, this is how to do it. Another thing also reminding me is the meleeing. I like that. I like the melee, and it's pretty cool, man. I think the melee is a little faster than actual the previous COD like Black Ops 3 and stuff like that. You know, it's boom, hit it right then and there, and it's going to work right there. So, like I said, it's just so many things dealing with this Call of Duty that I think it's gonna do very good when it actually drops in November. It's gonna do very good. So I'm definitely going to continue to keep playing this game. And I believe the ranking now is 30.
Recon Freek concluded.
Well, what I'm hearing is before the beta's over with, it's going to be 40 or 35 or 40, something like that. So that's going to be something special, you know. I believe it's going to be 40 though. Quote me wrong, I believe it's going to be 40. And also it's going to open up a little more for more, I would say, features of the game as far as dealing with more of in the division area. So I mean, this is something special. I mean, it really is. The mapping, I like the fact that the map is they're fairly big, you know. That's a good thing, you know. And they got some small good maps too, so I'm telling you, it does a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much wrap this up. And again, I just want to say, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I would say I'm not going to talk too much more, but if you haven't got the game reserved, you need to stop what you're doing. Get down to your local GameStop, like right now, like literally right now. Just stop this. Stop. Well, no. Don't stop my YouTube. Don't stop it. Just finish it up first. Finish it up first. Then go and pre-order it right now, man. I mean, because you do not know what you are missing out on like right now. You really don't. I'm telling you. So, further ado, I want to say I appreciate everybody. Thank you, and just continue this last little bit of gameplay. And if you can, smash that thumbs up button.
We carried the day.
Your boy T-Ray. Peace.